We did get a chance to see Brock Osweiler in this game. Peyton was benched. Osweiler came in, got a chance to look at him, and you see right here with his background, Arizona State, the second-round pick in 2012. See some of the numbers there. And comparison-wise, Buck, I'll get into his background here when I went into Arizona State in a second, but we see the same guy in Matt Schaub.
Same guy, tall guy.
Good
above
athlete.
Average, yeah, good athlete, above average arm. I want to say he was a good basketball player in high school, so he can move around and do some of the things that Gary Kubiak typically likes to see. When I make the comparison to Matt Schaub, I make it based on the fact that I think this guy can execute some of the movement-based passes that are typically associated with Kubiak's offense. Half rolls, bootleg passes, hitting tight ends crossing the field, understanding how to work those level routes where you have someone in the flat, someone on the cross, or someone deep over. He can do those things. And you think about what Matt Schaub was able to do in Houston. I know people beat Matt Schaub up, and we have this memory of Matt Schaub kind of
all the pick sixes
apart,
at the end of his time there.
But remember, this is a guy that was a multiple-time Pro Bowler. I got it clocked a few 4,000-yard seasons, and at one point was one of the up-and-coming quarterbacks in this league. Brock Osweiler has similar skills, similar traits. Gary Kubiak couldn't mold him into a quarterback of that Matt Schaub caliber at his prime.
Yeah, I think he's a good fit for that system there, Buck. And when I go back through and look at my notes on him coming out of college, going in there to Arizona State, you're right about him being a good basketball player. Averaged 25 points and 15 rebounds a game in high school up in Montana. He was originally going to attend Gonzaga on a basketball scholarship, so that tells you what kind of athlete he was. He got offered by Alabama, Florida State, Stanford, Tennessee, UCLA. I mean, he got offered by everybody. He was a big-time talent. Gets to Arizona State. He only started one game in 2009, one game in 2010 before his first break to start all 13 games in 2011. So 1 year really as a full-time starter. But that draft class, he felt with the coaching change, Dennis Erickson got wiped out. He was going to lose his offensive coordinator, Noel Mazzoni. He ended up going to UCLA. So he said, forget it. I'm just going to come out right now, even off of just those 13 games his last year, 15 total. So he's very raw, needed some time to sit. And fortunately, he's had that time there in Denver. I'll just read you the close of my report. I won't read the whole summary. But I said, overall, there's a lot of things to like about this player. Excellent size. He throws accurately. He's a good athlete. However, only a one-year starter, hasn't played under center, and his win-loss record is very pedestrian when you look at it at Arizona State. He'll need a few years to develop, but there could be a nice payoff down the line. He has NFL starter ability. I gave him a middle of the second-round grade. That's where he ended up going.
Which is good. People understand a middle of the second-round grade is a developmental prospect who does have starter's potential. When I watched Osweiler this preseason, I want to say he started the game against the Seattle Seahawks. I saw a very efficient and decisive player from the pocket. The ball went out. He understood how to go through his progressions. He did a great job of managing the offense. He has enough talent to push the ball down the field. But what I liked about him in that setting, when he was prepared and knew that he was going to be the starter and the game plan was tailored to his skills, he thrived in it. I think if he has an opportunity to start, he'll have similar success because Gary Kubiak will put him in the offense that we saw him run in Houston, which is vastly different than what we're seeing him run with Peyton Manning. He's really not able to execute a lot of the play action stuff. Osweiler can do that.